Testing, 1 2, 1 2, 1 2, testing, 1 2. Welcome to live coverage of the second half of this Total Motion Midland Football League Premier Division match between Shawbury United and Coventry United at the SBS Stadium in Ludlow. Liam Cook live on Coventry United TV with the second half of this match. Exclusive live coverage. You will not find this anywhere else. Kick-off for the second half is just a couple of minutes away. The Red and Greens are on the pitch, ready to go, just waiting on Shawbury to get themselves on that green stuff. Hopefully they'll be arriving very soon. Half score is Shawbury 0, Coventry 1. Goal from Shaquille McDonald after a mistake from the defence. One-on-one with the keeper, slotted it into the bottom corner. I tell you what, absolutely beautiful. And you can see all of that on the highlights tomorrow morning. The best bits video will be released around 10 o'clock, so make sure to hit us up on YouTube, youtube.com/Coventry United TV. Hit the subscribe button and make sure next to said subscribe button to hit the little notification bell. That way you'll get notifications of when our matches and when our coverage is uploaded. So make sure to hit subscribe button and the notification bell after today's game, and the highlights will be up tomorrow morning. And again, you will not find the highlights anywhere else. Straight into the team news. If you've just joined us here on Coventry United TV as the second half is about to get underway, let's start off with Coventry United. So with the Red and Greens this evening I should say. Number 1, Tom Deitch. Number 2, Brad Jones. 3, Ben Valance. 4, Gip Musa. 5, Jamal Clark. 6 is Rob Prinzel. 7, Kyle Carey. 8, the captain, Kevin Thornton. 9, Luke Barlow. Number 10, Shaquille McDonald. And 11, Frankie Beijnitz. And for Shawbury United, number 1, Ian Havard. 2, Liam Taylor. 3, Jordan Jones. 4, Mark Stallard. 5, James Askey. 6, Jeff Watkins. 7, Harry Farnsworth. 8, Kieran Dubby. 9, David Wolbioff. 10, Joe Delico. And number 11, Reese Mahi. Shawbury making their way onto the pitch, minus a couple of players. A little bit of an altercation between the manager of Shawbury and the official at half-time. Thinking the official wasn't fair to Shawbury. I've got to say, I think the referee had a fantastic half. Got pretty much everything spot on. Probably one of the better officials that I've seen this season, and that's saying something. So once again, apologies if you tune into the first half and experience some issues. We had some Wi-Fi difficulties at around the half-hour mark. So apologies if you did miss the last 15 minutes of the first half. But we are back on air now. We may suffer some Wi-Fi issues in the second half. Let's keep our fingers crossed that the Wi-Fi is a good boy, and we will hopefully be able to bring you the coverage of the second half in full. So it appears no changes for either side, and it will of course be Shawbury to get us underway for the second period of 45 minutes. Checks with both goalkeepers that we're both set to go. Checks his watch, blows the whistle, and the second half commences here in Ludlow. Shawbury United 0, Coventry United 1, as the second 45 minutes gets underway. Here's Jordan Jones at left back as Shawbury press into United territory. Dovey switches the play nicely over to Reese Mahi, wearing the number 11 shirt, playing at right back. Now Liam Taylor, one of these standout performers in the first half. Pass blocked by Ben Valance. It's come off the right boot of Liam Taylor. He thought he got away with that one. It will be a throw into Shawbury. Not so, says the assistant referee, and it will be a Coventry United throw. Hoofed up line by Vance, over the head of Barlow. Beijnet's being held by Askey. Beijnet goes down to earth. Under the challenge of the number 11, Mahi. Referee says free kick right in front of the birthday boy Terry Anderson's dugout. I won't mention his name because he'll probably knock me out. He is Scouse after all. Thornton. Up line to Beijnet, returns the ball to Thornton. Barlow tries to flick it on, but we'll lay it up to Beijnet. Here's Thornton on the edge of the area. Thornton turns, Thornton shoots, and it's wide of the near post. Nothing for Havard to worry about as he goes to fetch the ball. Lovely passing for Coventry United in the midfield. The finishing lacking for Kevin Thornton, however. It will remain 1-0 to the Red and Greens. United next in action, we hope, on Saturday at home to Stourport Swift. So United still going to play home and away. Home and away ties against South Normanton, Hormond and Highgate still to come. Barlow picks up the loose ball in the defence, tries to thread it through from McDonald. McDonald gets there first, out comes the goalkeeper. The shot by McDonald, tight angle, and Havard able to make the block. It's out for a corner. Referee has called the corner back. Not too sure why, but we'll get the corner taken again. Corner sent in, and Shaquille McDonald trying to flick it on, but has flicked it into the car park. And just a quick mention of the tweet that we received from the Coventry United chairman, Peter Reynolds, saying that our vice chairman, Marcus Green, will be buying a pint for every fan that turns up on Saturday. He doesn't seem too keen on that offer, but we'll see if he'll agree to it after the game. Might be a bit more subservient to that request afterwards. Onto the head of Jamal Clark, but now to Shawbury pressing on. Prince only as far as Walby off. Lofted ball down the right-hand side for Liam Taylor to give chase, blocked up by a combination of Valence and Thornton. It's come off Valence last, and it will be a throw-in right in the corner on the right-hand side to Shawbury. Liam Taylor looking for a Rory Delap style long throw into the box. Nodded away by Valence. It's fallen to Watkins. Strike by Dovey. Bobbles wide. First meaningful shot that Shawbury have had since United opened the scoring. It's been 1 minutes since that opening goal. United look pretty comfortable at the minute. So Deitch in search of his first clean sheet. Looks good for it so far. Puts his laces through that one. Up jumps Barlow, but he's beaten in the air by Stallard. Dovey's long ball up line. Wallaby blocked up by Prinzel, and that's with Thornton. Handball claims by the Shawbury players. Referee says no. Here's Barlow, and a lot of space on the left hand side for Beijnet. It's found Beijnet, closed down, puts it into the area for Kyle Carey, and it's cleared by Stallard. And Carey actually blocked the attempted clearance. It's out of play for a throw in level with the penalty area on Shawbury's right for the home side. Up line. Not it on by Beijnet, but Shawbury trying to clear their lines. Cluster of players all trying to head the ball on in the midfield. It's out of play for Coventry United. Throw on the halfway line, left-hand side for the Red and Greens. 5 second half minutes gone. Shawbury United 0, Coventry United 1 is the current score. Shaq scoring the opening goal around half an hour in. Prinzel boots it forward. It's out of reach of the defender, Jordan Jones. McDonald. Cross in towards Barlow. It's the feet of Barlow. Can he get the shot away? Luke Barlow for a debut goal, and it's just over. Great skill to bring the cross down to his feet. And Barlow trying to cap off his debut with a goal. It didn't happen that time. But he's already showing signs that he is a class signing for the Red and Greens. So Ian Havard to boot it away like he has done many times today. Musa jumps for it, beats Delacoe in the air, flicked on by Bejnet, and again by McDonald. Carey will race towards Jones and try and put the goalkeeper under pressure now, and Havard just able to make the clearance. And the ball up the left hand side, deflected out off Kyle Carey, and it will be a Shawbury throw. Shawbury trying to take it a few yards further up line than the referee would have liked, and it's called back. And the left back Jordan Jones. Line. Here's Jeff Watkins. Warby off. Tries to find an option on the right hand side, but it's played back to the goalkeeper, Tom Deitch. Deitch's clearance to the feet of Dovey. Tries to send Delacoe through on the right hand side, but he can't beat Valence to the ball. Now it's Frankie Bejnet. Clark. Oh, it's a cracking ball with nice control by Carey. Musa. It's through on the left hand side for Bejnet. If he can keep it in, he will keep it in. Takes on his option number 11 in Mahi. Carey in the box. A slide by Mahi. Referee says free kick Coventry United. It was going out for a corner anyway, I believe. But United will have a closer set piece. So McDonald is going to take this one. All but Deitch and Valence up for this. Second goal would surely make the game safe. Shawbury lacking a clinical attacking threat at the minute. And McDonald's delivery could provide United with the game clinching strike. Plenty of options at the near post. Valence and Bejnet at the far post. Here Thornton waiting on the edge of the box. It's sent in by McDonald and palmed away by the goalkeeper. It was going all the way in from McDonald. And Havard had to be on his toes to keep that one. That's not the first time that he's done well at a free kick. It's still in danger though. Flicked on by Jones. Here's Bejnet. United want the penalty. They won't get it. Bejnet still with the ball. Brilliant tenacity by Bejnet to retain possession. Sent back into the box. Barline's being held. There was a shirt pull. Barline to Jones. And stabbed away. But flicked back into danger by Wolbioff. It bounces awkwardly, it's still in. Has it been cleared now? Yes, it has. Finally, Shawbury getting away as far as Kevin Thornton. It's still not over. Thornton into Barlow, knotted away again by Stallard. Now Shawbury can breathe. As they try the counter with Jeff Watkins. Trying to find Taylor down the right. It's nowhere near. It's straight down the centre. Taylor was making room on the right. Now Thornton trying to get United back on the front foot. Barlow was offside, couldn't touch it, and Jordan Jones will send it straight back where it came from. Not even sure we want the ball at the minute. Prindle sent it up again. Barlow will give chase against Jordan Jones. Jones decides against passing it back to the keeper. Under pressure. Jones takes it around him beautifully and slides it away from Kyle Carey. Great work by Jones. But now it's with his namesake, Brad Jones. Poor control by McDonald on the edge of the area allows Shawbury to bring it back to home possession. A mad 2 minutes. And somehow Shawbury have survived. Prinzel puts it out of play. Prinzel got the final touch. He doesn't agree though. He's saying that it came off the number 7 Farnsworth. Referee gives it in favour of Shawbury. Throw-in taken. Dobby plays a 1-2. The run straight into Barlow. And a nice through ball by Carey for McDonald. A little too far for McDonald to sprint. Cleared by the keeper, Havard. Valence takes it around Liam Taylor. Bejnet to Thornton, covering for Valence at left back for a few minutes. Musa to Valence. United encased on that left flank, but they've got the skill to get out of it. Here's Frankie Bejnet. Lovely lofted ball. McDonald's offside. He put it onto the roof of the net anyway, but that would have been a brilliant end to a brilliant move. Bejnet and Carey pressing on either wing. The first start for Bejnet certainly won't be the last if he carries this on. So we've had 55 minutes, 10 minutes in the second half. It remains Shawbury 0, Coventry United 1, but the Red and Greens are the firm favourites to take home these 3 points. They've fully deserved them so far. Havard's clearance with the free kick after the offside, met in the air by Jamal Clark and sent into the Shawbury dugouts. We are thrown to be taken by Mahi. Mahi's throw. In the air by Valance. Thornton. That was a high boot by the Shawbury player, but the referee doesn't give anything. But Thornton's muscled the Shawbury attack, and that's United on the attack. Carey. Bit of shirt pulling there against Jones, but the referee has allowed play to continue. It's going to be a throw in. I think United got away with that one. Thornton. Here's Prinzel. Tries to switch the play, just out of reach for Bejnet. It's cut out well by Mahi. Taylor. Hoping to set up Walby off on the right hand side. Jamal Clark gets there first and tricks his way past the striker beautifully. And a blatant push from the number 9 on Clark. I'll be surprised if that isn't a booking. No attempt to go for the ball whatsoever. United want to start quickly. That's exactly what they've done. They haven't given the referee a chance to dish out any further punishment. Well, he won't get any now, and United lose out. Not the best of decisions by the Red and Greens. It's put into the area and easily caught by Deitch, but United, they were a little bit patient there. They would have had a good opportunity to get this further upfield, and they just gave away possession willy-nilly there. Brad Jones. Carey caught in possession by the left-back Jordan Jones, and battles to get the ball back. Jordan Jones commits the foul on Kyle Carey in his attempts to retrieve the ball from the United winger. Well, the Shawbury player seems to kick the ball away there. The referee again takes no action. It will be a free kick to Coventry United. It has been a difficult game to officiate at times, but the referee, to his credit, has done pretty well. Prinzel sends it towards the left-hand side, nodded on by Barlow. McDonald, can he take it into the area? No, he can't. A sea of striped shirts blocking his path, but the clearance is brought down to her by Kevin Thornton. Here's Valance, handball claims, upheld by the referee. It's come up the arm of Harry Farnsworth, I believe. And now United with another opportunity to pack that penalty area, but they've gone for the short option instead. Thornton, great win by the captain. It's towards McDonald. McDonald evading the defenders, getting the shot away, but it goes wide. No one seemed to pick McDonald up, the defender behind him. Saw McDonald come from nowhere. I was just like, where did you come from? McDonald's finished just wide. But that is what happens if you don't keep track of Shaquille McDonald. Moose's volleyed pass. Barlow wins the header, but blocked off from the seconds by the defender. Carey gets stuck in, but can't take it away from Dovey. Kieran Dovey, blocked off by Gift Musa and powered away by Prinzel. Only as far as Askey. Now Mahi, space on the left-hand side for Delacoe. Takes on Carey. Now it's on Jones. Delacoe, can he get the ball in? Slide by Brad Jones, hasn't stopped Delacoe. It's picked up in the penalty by a Coventry United man, and they'll get the ball away. United had asked for some sort of decision. I think they were asking for an offside decision. Referee didn't give it. Has now given advantage to United after a foul by a Shawbury man. Bejnet takes on Taylor. Frankie Bejnet. Good slide by Taylor. And he's sent it out of play for the throw-in, taking no chances. Bejnet is stoppable on that left-hand side. Here's Barlow. Barlow going alone with the shot! Oh! I don't know what I was going for a minute, but it edges wide at the far post. Barlow's got that taste for a goal. Scored an average of a goal every 2 games in a short spell at Highgate earlier in the season. Would love to introduce himself to the Red and Green Army with a goal in his first start. A chilly night on the outskirts of England, very close to Wales. That's been said in the bar. Any further east, we need a passport for this game. As the ball rolls to Havard. Havard boots clear. Dotted on by Walby off, but Jamal Clark is there to pick up the ball. Delacour couldn't get near it, all the way back to Deitch. And a powerful clearance by the goalkeeper and kept in by Bejnet. Brilliant work from United. The pass in the midfield was clipped off a Shawbury man. A nice slide by Jordan Jones to retrieve possession for Shawbury. Lofted towards the right hand side, intercepted by Valence. Switches the play towards Kyle Carey, but Jones gets there first for Shawbury. Rob Prinzel takes out the number 7 Farnsworth. It's not like a push on the shoulder and a bit of a dig in Prinzel's back. Totally unnecessary. And the referee has got to take action there. The number 7 seeming to punch out of the midsection of Rob Prinzel. And the referee is going to call over Farnsworth, is he? And an altercation towards the right-hand side of the pitch between the other outfield players. And the referee is going to call Farnsworth over. There has to be some sort of third person here. The referee, in fact, no, he's not going to give a yellow card at all. Or if he didn't have a clear view of it, I'm not sure, but I've got to say I'm very surprised about that. Violent conduct isn't usually tolerable. In fact, isn't tolerable in any sort of situation, but the referee decided not to book Farnsworth. So Delacour with the free kick. Delacour tries himself. Oh! Deitch leaped to his right. Luckily, he wasn't needed. But if that was on target, I don't know whether the goalkeeper could do anything about that. Well, Deitch places the ball after a lucky escape for the red and greens. They retain their 1-goal lead, but that was a signal of intent from Shawbury telling their visitors, you haven't got this game won yet, we're still here. Up jumps Barlow, brings it down, Bejnet flicks it on, and Barlow taken out. Referee says play on. Here's McDonald taking on the entire defence by himself. Eventually the referee calls it back for the foul, as McDonald's path was blocked. An off the ball incident. Is the referee going to offer any further punishment? I don't believe so. It's Barlow not happy about it. I think maybe in Farnsworth again. You have to ask where's Farnsworth's head at the minute. He just needs to calm down a little bit. Nice free kick, but it's cleared by Askey. Thornton picks up the pieces. Now it's with Valence in the centre circle. He's got Brad Jones to his right. That route is blocked off Lobs it forward. McDonald got a touch on that ball but couldn't slow it down. It's all the way out of play for a goal kick. 25 minutes remaining here on CUTV with Liam Cook. Live coverage of Shawbury United versus Coventry United here on YouTube. Hit the like button if you do enjoy today's coverage. Leave a comment below with your feedback, and of course you can get us on Twitter at Coventry United TV. The highlight of today's game will be online tomorrow morning. We've also been naming our CUTV man of the match with 10 minutes to go. It's about 15 minutes time. Swing and a miss by Jamal Clark. It's going to have to play for a throw in United territory. Poor control by Farnsworth. Thornton onto the right hand side now with Kyle Carey. Can take his way past Jordan Jones. He'll try. Tries to thread it through for Bejnet, but crucially his path was blocked by Askey. As the two United substitutes, Morris and James, warm up down the touchline. We could see some introductions for the Red and Greens very soon. Havard boots it away, one in the air by Jamal Clark, but Shawbury have got it back. Here's Mahi, he has space on the left hand side for Jordan Jones. Jones picks it up, takes on Carey, slide by Kyle Carey, great work, and it will be a throw in to Shawbury United. A new ball is required. But Carey and Beige are having particularly special matches. Thornton too doing well, as is Rob Prinzel. Mahi to Jones. Here's the meat of the Coventry United sandwich there, and it's cleared by Barlone. Pass around the midfield. Dovey. And a slip by Walby off in the penalty area. May have stopped him from picking up that cross. Bejnet tries to put it through for Shaquille McDonald, but blocked up by Askey. Plays a 1-2 with Farnsworth. But the pass towards the right is intercepted by Valance. Through ball for Bejnet, but in goes Askey again, who sends it towards the motorway. We ain't getting that ball back. Thornton. Bejnet back to Thornton. McDonald on the edge of the area. Lovely skill to create some separation. It's McDonald brought down on the edge of the box. Free kick. McDonald hacked down just where it looked like the goal was gaping. A yard further forward, that would have been a spot kick, but Shawbury have been lucky. It's just a free kick. But when I say just a free kick, those free kicks can do a hell of a lot of damage. Now who's it going to be? Is it going to be Shaq? Or is it going to be Thornton? Or maybe even Kyle Carey? It's going to be Carey or McDonald. A 5-man Shawbury wall, with Barlow making a nuisance of himself in there. McDonald and Carey stepping up. It's McDonald! Oh, it went all the way through. It went through, but it crucially went wide. "20 minutes of normal time remaining here on CUTV. Shawbury 0, Coventry 1 remains the current score. And if it stays like this, United go back into the top 10. They will go 9th above Shepshed Dynamo on goal difference. They'll be headed direction. Havard takes the goal kick. Prinzel wins the header. Only as far as Mahi, playing a more central role at the minute. Thornton intercepts, nodded on by McDonald. United playing for 2 fouls there. They got neither one of them. Thornton should say, barged to the ground by Mahi. And a free kick on the left-hand side of Shawbury's half of the field, 5 yards away from the halfway line. That will be the result. Thornton looks for Carey. It's gone over Carey and it's maybe flicked on the head of Dovey. Delacoe all the way back to Havard in goal. Scoops it away. Done by Watkins. Watkins able to hold up his opposite number 6 in Jamal Clark and spin away from Thornton. Here's Jordan Jones. Oh, and a nasty collision between Gift Musa and the Shawbury number 8. There's some pushing and shoving between the players. It was Dovey who was on the receiving end. You could hear the crunch from here. It was a nasty challenge. No doubt it was a foul. The contact was clearly audible. And the Shawbury players trying to protect their teammates. A rather angry response. Well, some Shawbury supporters below the balcony asking for a red card. I think a yellow card would probably be more appropriate. But the referee is going to make a final decision now. He calls Gift Musa over. He is going to the book. What colour would the card be?
Oh, ref, you bought your card then, did you?
And a yellow card is the result, probably the right result, it's got to be said. Dovey seems okay. It wasn't a nice challenge, it wasn't a clean challenge. But was it a red card? I'd say probably not. So as we head into the final 17 minutes, Shawbury have to make these chances count. They won't get many more of them. They've been limited to a very small number of shots by a very potent Coventry United back line. They have to use these opportunities to the full extent. It's into the box, and that was a very poor free kick by Havard, easily picked up by Carey. The first player getting the ball. And now a collision between McDonald and I believe that was Taylor. And the referee is going to consult with his linesman. A tangle between the two players. I don't think it's a lot more than that. The referee consulting with his fellow official. Well, Ford's putting one of the Shawbury fans in his place. One of the Shawbury fans saying that McDonald's seen well by the defender. I didn't see that. Well, the referee has got a decision to make now. What action will he take? Well, McDonald called over. Shaquille McDonald's been called over by the referee. The foul was given to Coventry United. I can only assume the referee has had word with the assistant, and the assistant has seen something that the referee didn't pick up on. And another booking, the second booking in about a minute. What the referee's seen, I'm not sure. But a card will be the result. And it's a red card. It's a red card for Shaquille McDonald. Well, I'm not sure why, but United have been restricted to 10 men for an incident with, I believe it was Liam Taylor. Well, we'll have to consult the replay on that one, but in all honesty, I'm not sure why that card's been given. Well, the fans are saying it seemed to be an elbow. So Shaquille McDonald will be banned for the next 3 games. And United's danger man, who has ripped defences apart since his arrival, has been forced to leave the field after receiving a red card from the referee. Well, now United are up against it to see this game out. So with McDonald dismissed, the free kick goes straight to the hands of Deitch. And with 15 minutes to go. Terry Anderson has a decision to make. Does he bring on another defender to firm things up from the back and see out this game, or does he keep things as they are and hope to find a second? Barlow barges the defender to the floor as he tries to pick up the ball by the penalty area, and the referee gives a free kick this time. Shoulder bars, referee seems to say. No card given this time. In fact, not a yellow card for Barlow now. Well, the referee has suddenly become very card happy. We haven't had a card for the last 70 minutes. And in the last 2 minutes has been 2 yellows and a red. Maybe he's just realised he's found his cards. Boot to the way by Havard, and that's a poor kick by Ian Havard, and that goes straight out of play for a Coventry United throw. And the United officials still not happy with the decision. It was clear that the assistant referee was the one who got McDonald sent off. The referee, in fact, gave a free kick to Coventry United, as now Barlow goes to the floor under the challenge of Mahi, I believe. This game is falling apart. Now the referee calling over Stannard, the captain. And who else? He's calling over Barlow as well. And Barlow's already been booked. If the referee tries to take action against Barlow, United will be down. It has. Barlow's been sent off. Barlow has been sent off. And United are down to 9 men. What on earth is going on? Both strikers have been sent off. It looks like it's... I think it may have been a forearm in the face. There was certainly some movement from Barlow's arm. This game is falling into anarchy right now. It's like Millwall in the 1980s. What the earth is going on here? And Barlow, on his Coventry United debut, receives his marching orders not 5 minutes after his strike partner. Well, again, the free kick was initially given to Coventry United. It was the same with the McDonald incident. United got the free kick and then the referee then called over a United player and brandished a red card. I mean, we've got to have a look at these replays. I've got to say, I'm not sure about these decisions whatsoever. Now United have got 9 men on the field and they have to see out another 10 minutes of Shawbury pressure. And you bet your bottom dollar that Shawbury are going to give everything they've got to get something out of this match. They're in a relegation dogfight. They have to get something today. A nice tackle by Kyle Carey. Tries the through ball to Beja, but it's blocked well by Jones. And United have surely got to bring on a defender now. They've got Tom James on the bench. They've also got Ryan Morris, who played 1 match earlier this season for the first team in a cup match against Highgate. Jones's throw. Bejnet can't retain possession. Askey barges Bejnet to the floor. Referee says no. Good challenge by Carey. Well, it's now time to name our CUTV player of the match today. It goes to Coventry United's number 7, Kyle Carey. Shawbury knocking on United's back door right now, and now United will get the free kick. As I think that was it was the number 6. That was Watkins, Jeff Watkins, with his arms around Gift Musa. And there is going to be a change of Coventry United. It's probably the right one. Tom James is going to come off. I can only assume it's going to be a midfielder that's going to come off. As we said, both United strikers sent off. McDonald apparently for an elbow, and Bejnet booked for a second bookable offence for what we've been told is a forearm to the face of one of the Shawbury players. Both sent off within about 4 minutes. There's about 9 minutes of normal time to go. There'll be a fair bit of added time, I'd assume. There seems to be a fair bit of animosity in the stands here. Some decisions from Coventry, from the referee against Coventry United, and there is a change here, and it's Frankie Bejnet coming off. One of the contenders for the CUTV man of the match. Of course, it went to Kyle Carey. It very nearly went to Bejnet. And it's Tom James who comes on. Tom Dodge telling his players, push up, push up. Free kick taken. Carey brings it down. He's going to be instrumental in keeping that ball in the right area. And a free kick given against Coventry United, is it? But no, it's given to Coventry United this time. For a bit of pushing and pulling on Kyle Carey. Well, no one in the penalty area, as you can expect, as both strikers have been sent off. Jones with a through ball to Kyle Carey. What's he going to do here? He can't cross it. He's just going to have to keep this ball and try and waste some time. I've got a feeling this is going to be like the Blackburn Man United game in 2009, where United just simply kept the ball for 15 minutes to win the title. Less on the line tonight. It's just 3 points on the line as Brad Jones is taken out from behind, pushed over by Stallard. So the free kick to be taken by Kevin Thornton. 7 minutes of normal time to go. Carey. Now Tom James, can he turn? No, he can't. He'll lay it off to Kevin Thornton. Oh, through the legs of Jones. James dragged to earth. Referee says no foul this time. And a blatant barge by Dovey on Thornton. And he said no foul. Breaking down the right-hand side now. Towards that penalty area. Opportunity for Jones to put it into the area. And knotted into his own net by Jamal Clark. Jamal Clark sends it past Deitch. And 9-man Coventry United will have to go some to get this win back. A gift from Clark. And all of United's hard work has been undone. It's Shawbury 1, Coventry United 1. And it's the cruelest twist imaginable, provided by Jamal Clark. Well, not only have United now got no goal threats, they've got no lead. Now they're going to rely on Kyle Carey, who seems to be their only attacking player, to get their lead back. And it seems one hell of a task. But they have got a throw level with the penalty area. Here's Kevin Thornton. Shields the ball well from Dovey. Still going Thornton. Still going Thornton. Still going Thornton. Stumbles. Can't retain the ball. And now Shawbury come away with it. Blasted clear. Shawbury like a shark smelling blood in the water. Pushing forward now. Here's Liam Taylor on the right-hand side. United tracking back. There's acres of space down the right for Farnsworth. But the long ball down the flank drifts over the white line for a throw for Coventry United. The referee for Terry Anderson's men. It was all looking so promising for Coventry United. 1-0 up with around 20 minutes to go before both of their strikes were sent off. And they've gifted Shawbury. They seem to have gifted Shawbury a point with an own goal from Jamal Clark. James shoved to the floor by Mahi. Free kick Coventry United. The Red and Greens have to keep their heads here. They've still got a chance of taking something home. But with four normal minutes, I should say, 4 minutes of normal time to go, it's Shawbury 1, Coventry United 1. There should be around 3 minutes of added time. Well, you can't say we don't have drama here on Coventry United TV. Every game has something a little bit different. This is the first time that I can remember that Coventry United have had 2 players sent off in the same match. free kick headed away by Stannard. Can Shawbury seal all 3 points and give themselves a real chance of survival? Offside against the Shawbury number 10 on the left-hand side as Brad Jones tries to get the ball back, and the Shawbury attacker dribbling the ball away, wasting time as you could probably expect. Brad Jones blasted away. Will it fall kindly for Carey? No, it won't. Jones. Now Thornton. Pringle down the left-hand side. Here's Carey. Over for Brad Jones. And a good tackle, well made. It's all the way back with Deitch.